everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tia Nicole. If you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications for more videos. And let's get into it. So I'm not even entirely sure if you guys can hear me, and I'm not even really gonna be in the frame because I'm driving. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about like where I see my channel going, what I plan to do on my channel, and like I always say in every video, please join me on this journey. Watch what life brings to me, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it is. I will be sure to share any and everything that I can. And today I wanted to talk about a dream that I had. But before I get into that, I wanted to say that my channel is going to consist of dreams that I had, because I've always been told that I have like the craziest dreams, and honestly, if I could put those into real life, people would be like, wow, like that's really what goes through your mind when you sleep. And yeah, it'd be some stuff. It'd be some funny stuff, some scary stuff, some emotional stuff. It'd be stuff. I want to do car vlogs, like if I'm going anywhere special, I want to vlog that. Sit down videos as far as like how my pregnancy went, how it's like being a mom, like trying to get my life back on track after having a baby, all of that. And also challenge videos with my sisters, my cousins, just to make it interesting and not have the same videos coming out all the time. If you've been with me from the last 3 videos, you've seen that I did a car vlog, a sit down video, and a challenge. So I think that's going to be like the order that I'll do it in. Sometimes it won't be. It'll be like, I don't know. I decide to record whatever I have in my stockpile. That's what's gonna be put out. I have to be better about recording those, and I want to at least have more than 1 video a week. But that's saying a lot because I do work and I do take care of my child. And if I'm not doing anything other than that, we'll sleep most of the day. So there's really not much that I could record, but I do have some ideas. I will say that, and I just have to sit down, organize it better, use at least a day or 2 to do my recording. The dream that I had last night was very interesting because I dreamt about my grandmother that passed away some time ago. I want to say it was like 7 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And first I want to say, like, people always say, oh, it's gonna get better with time. It only gets better when you don't think about it. But for instance, if something comes up that reminds you of that person, it gets hard to forget the hurt. And like, yeah, life still goes on. Yeah, you move on from it, but it's really hard to stay in a mindset where you're not consistently emotional and you're not beating yourself up about it, even though you know good and well like the reason why they passed away is not your fault. It's still hard. And I realized that over the past couple of years, the reason why I get so emotional around this time of year is because Thanksgiving, the year that she passed away on Thanksgiving, was really the last time that we seen her laughing and having a good time. And right after that, it seems like her health just went downhill quickly. And it was like really not much any anybody can do about it, because she didn't want to take the medication that they were giving her anymore. She was just tired and she was ready to go. And sometimes I feel like it's selfish of me to want her to still be here, because I wanted to share my wedding with her. I wanted to share the birth of my baby with her. I wanted to share my life with her, the life that she always asked me about before she passed away. I wanted to share that with her, and now that I can't, it really bothers me. And I know that if she was still here, she would have still been in pain. Her health probably still would have been struggling. Like, I'm happy that she's no longer in pain. I'm happy that she's no longer suffering from the cancer that she had. But I wish that my grandmother was here, because she was honestly one of my best friends, and I just miss her a lot. But alright, so back to what I was saying before. The dream that I had was, so I watched the show Manifest, and if you haven't seen it, you should watch it, because it's really good. But even in the first episode, or like the previews before the show even aired, it was saying how these people got on a plane, and next thing you know, they're on the plane for like an hour or so they think. Probably like 2 minutes in the plane ride, there's like this huge turbulence, and next thing you know, everything's clear and they're fine. Once they land, there's paramedics, there's police officers, the government is there, and they let them know that they've been missing for 5 years. But to these people, they're on the plane for only a few hours. My dream, me and my husband was on our way to Paris. Usually when I have dreams, it's like about whatever I saw or watched before going to sleep. But I didn't even watch that show Manifest before I went to sleep, but I did watch a YouTube video of these two twins going to Paris. And so in my dream, me and my husband were flying to Paris. The way that the plane was set up was like a house, pretty much, but you were in the airplane and you could see like out the windows you were in the sky, but in the inside it was like really nice, to the point like it looked like you were in someone's living room watching big screen TV. And they was serving you dinner, and they like had this nice jazz music. So the more comfortable you could be, that's what they were gonna do for you. So in the dream, we didn't have turbulence, but there was this lady that was pregnant, and she was trying to get back to her home country, and I don't even think it was Paris. I think it was like somewhere else, but she had to stop off in Paris first. So we were in the plane, and then all of a sudden she goes into labor, or what she thinks is labor, but it was like Braxton Hicks contractions, but it was so intense that she wanted to get off the plane and get to a hospital because she felt it was best. So everybody understood that. Everybody was already aware that she was on the plane, and if something was to happen, we had to stop off for a little while. So we ended up stopping off somewhere else. It wasn't Paris, but we stopped off somewhere else. And when we got off the plane, in my dream, they said that we were on the plane for 2 years. Well, we were missing for 2 years, but we were literally on the plane for like an hour and a half. So we're like, okay, well, what happened? Because when we were on the plane, everything was fine, nothing happened. Like, they were giving us updates here and there, especially about the lady that was about to have her baby, or like she was going through her labor pains. So we're like, okay, how is that even possible? They were like, oh, well, since you guys were missing for 2 years, close to where you need to be right now. We're gonna put you in a hospital. Some people in a hospital, some people in a hotel, just to make sure y'all are fine, and then tomorrow we'll fly you back to wherever you need to be, because everybody's reservations that they had were no longer in good use because it was 2 years. So if you were to go to Paris, you would have nowhere to stay. It would be best for you to go home. So we're like, okay, this is weird, like nothing has happened. So like I said, it was me and my husband on this trip going to Paris. We get off the plane, and some reason they put us in the hospital, and we were perfectly fine. It was like, oh well, all the rooms that we had for the hotel were already taken up, so the only other place that they gave us was a hospital. So we're like, okay, this is weird. So we get to the hospital, and one of the nurses comes in the room, and she's like, oh, are you guys comfortable? Do you need anything? Blah, blah. We're like, oh, well, we haven't ate in a while, so could we order food or whatever? So she's like, yeah, I'll take down what you want, and blah, blah, blah. So she was like, is it true that you guys been missing for 2 years? So I'm like, at this point, I honestly don't know what the truth is, but this is what we're being told. So she goes on and she says like, oh, do you guys have any kids? What's your life like, you know, back home? So we're like, oh, we just had a baby 3 months ago, almost 3 months ago. And well, right now I guess he would be about 2. So she's like, oh, that's great. So we didn't even realize that our families were told what happened. So we called my mom, and she answers the phone. In this dream, my son Caleb is 2 years old. He's looking at us and he's crying. He's like, Mama, Dada, I miss you. Where are you? And I'm like, my baby, like, what? So not only was that part emotional, I done missed 2 years of my child's life, not even realizing it was 2 years, and he's like talking, speaking full sentences, super tall, like from the last time that we saw him, 3 months, and now he's 2 years old. So then the nurse comes back with the food, and we're still on the phone with him, and she's like, oh, is that your baby? So I'm like, yeah, this is like my baby, but he's literally a grown man, like he's 2 years old now, like that's crazy. So we end up finishing the phone call, and we're like, oh, we're gonna be home as soon as we can, probably the first thing in the morning, first thing out. So we're sitting there, we're like watching TV, and next thing you know, I hear this familiar voice. The familiar voice is my Aunt Minnie, one of my favorite aunts. I call her Miss Minnie because like she's just, I don't know, I never really called her Auntie Minnie. I always called her Miss Minnie. But I heard her voice, and I go out in the hallway, and I'm like, Miss Minnie, what you doing here? And she was like, oh, I'm here, this is my job. So I'm like, since when did you move? Because you weren't ever this far away from Boston. She was like, I just decided it was something that I needed to do, to make a change. I really wanted to get back to working, even though I retired, and like this is something that I've always wanted to do. So I'm like, oh, okay. But she was with a patient. So I'm like, oh, well, who do you have that you're taking care of? She was like, you would never guess. So I look at my husband, and then I look at my aunt, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So then she like has this face of concern, like it's somebody that you love dearly. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So then she goes, just go and take a look for yourself. When I got into the room, my grandmother was laying there fully aware of what was going on, smiling, and was so happy to see me. And every time I have a dream of my grandmother, she's just sitting there smiling, like so happy. So I know with that, like, I strongly believe that she's at peace and she's happy and her soul is at rest. But in my dream, she's just sitting there smiling. So I go up to her, I kiss her, say, hey sugar, how you doing? I miss you so much. I didn't think I would ever see you again. And it was so strange because at this point, like I said, it's been almost 7 years and she's been gone. But in this dream, she was alive and she was still in the hospital and she was doing so well. And it was just amazing to see that she was happy. So I go and I'm sitting there talking to her. I put my head down because I think I noticed like my shoe was untied or something. I go to put my head down. When I pick my head up, she's not there anymore. And I literally break down and cry. Like, it was the hardest thing to see. Like, I finally had my sugar in my presence, and then next thing you know, it was taken away from me yet again, and my heart shattered. And I'm just so happy that she comes to visit me often in my dreams to let me know that she's alright. There's nothing that I need to worry about, and everything will be okay. And that was the end of my dream. But I do want to say to anybody out there, let your family members know that you love them more often than you do, because tomorrow is not promised, and you might not ever get that chance to let them know if you don't do it now. When I tell people that I love them, I say it with my entire heart, and I mean every single word that comes out of my mouth, because I don't take life for granted. I love every moment of life, and yeah, if I'm gonna express my love to you, I'll let you know, and it's up to you if you accept it or not. But at the end of the day, I know that I feel good because that says something that I felt would make somebody else feel good. But I'm gonna leave this video there, and I want to say happy birthday to my sugar. I wish you were here, but I'm glad that you're happy and your soul is at rest, and I love you. I really do hope you guys like this video. Please share it. Please take something from it. Whatever it is. Please share this video, like this video, take something from it, whatever you can take from it. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hey everyone, this is Tia from A Year Later. I just wanted to let you guys know how vulnerable I was in this video. Looking back at it, like, that was my true heart and my true testament to how I felt at that moment. And yet again, we're back at the same time the next year. This is now 2019. It took everything in me to want to post this video because it's something so near and dear to my heart, and I needed to share it with the world. I wanted to share it on her initial birthday, which was the 24th of this year, which was, I want to say, Sunday, or was it Saturday? I don't know, one of those days. But I wanted to share it so badly, but I fell so sick, and I'm just now getting better, and it's now Wednesday. So I just needed to put this video out. I wanted it to be on her actual birthday, because last year I said that I was gonna post it, and then I didn't post it because I got too afraid, and I'm like, people are gonna laugh, or not feel my pain, or I don't know. I was in my own head, but I needed to share it, and this is the video. And I really, really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I pray that you share it and you take something from it. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.